Hi, I'm Charmaine, and I am Oji-Cree. That means that I am Ojibway and I'm Cree. Ojibway and Cree are two First Nations tribes, and I am both Ojibway and Cree. So today I'm going to tell you a story about how the porcupine got its quills. Long ago, when the world was young, porcupines had no quills. One day when Porcupine was in the woods, Bear came along and wanted to eat him. But Porcupine climbed to the top of a tree and was safe. The next day, when Porcupine was under a hawthorn tree, he noticed how the thorns pricked him. He had an idea. He broke off some of the branches of the hawthorn and put them on his back. Then he went into the woods and waited for Bear. When Bear sprang on Porcupine, the little animal just curled himself up in a ball. Bear had to go away, for the thorns pricked him very much. Bojo saw what happened. He called Porcupine to him and asked, "How did you know that trick?" "I'm always in danger when Bear comes along," replied Porcupine. "I saw those thorns, and I thought I could use them." So Bojo took some branches from the hawthorn tree and peeled off the bark until they were white. Then he put some clay on the back of Porcupine, stuck the thorns in it, and made it part of his skin. "Now go into the woods," said Bojo. Porcupine obeyed, and Bojo hid himself behind a tree. Soon Wolf came along. He sprang on Porcupine and then ran away howling. Bear came along, but he did not get near Porcupine. He was afraid of those thorns. That is why all porcupines have quills today. So we would listen to many stories from our elders. An elder is usually an older person. They are important because they know all of the traditions, and that's why we respect them. At a sharing circle, you would use a talking stick or a feather, and the elder would start with the talking stick or the feather. The elder would pass it around in a circle, and whoever had the feather or the talking stick would get their turn to talk. And nobody would interrupt them, and they would get to talk for as long as they want. My mom made the dress, and it took her about a year to finish the whole dress and all of the accessories.
What are the jingles made out of?
These are made out of the tops of tin can lids, and they rolled up the tops, and so now the jingle.
Is it a heavy dress?
The jingles are pretty heavy. Each jingle adds more weight, and usually the older that you get, the more jingles you have, so it'll get heavier.
You always wear your feather when you dance?
Yes, the eagle feather is part of my regalia. So I have these colors because after I was born, I went to my naming ceremony, and there they gave me my First Nations name and my colors. My First Nations name is Shining White Eagle Feather, and that's why I have eagle feathers up here.